when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the three, the small forward. And an Obi for three. Drops in the three.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Anunoby. From deep, Morant. Offensive rebound, Jackson. Morant, the pass to Smart. Outside, Williams. There's the three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Smart outside. Back to Williams. Smart, a screen on Brunson. Kicks it out to Smart. The Knicks with the rebound. Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Now here's Morant. There's the drive. Outside, Williams. It's stolen by Hart. Brunson surveys. Kicks it out, Towns. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Smart. Oh, deflected. Jackson, the pass to Smart. Here's Brunson. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Williams with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. And Williams punches it home.
Get into the passing lanes, and you never know what will happen. Smart took advantage of a lazy pass that time.
Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Robinson. Towns outside. 4 on the clock. Anunoby on the wing. Beyond the arc. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Jackson, the screen. Smart passes to Jackson. And here's Morant outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
Pass to Hart. Here's Anunoby from downtown. Sends it home from three-point land. Anunoby's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Smart with the bucket.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Towns gets the bucket.
Yeah, look at Towns being patient, not rushing himself just because of the shot clock.
Morant against Anunoby. Outside Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
That's his first personal.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Brunson. Count it.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant looking around. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Brunson passes to Towns. Anunoby against Morant. Oh, sweet move. The rebound by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And then Morant with the jam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul.
And here's Brunson. Let's go with a three. Kept alive. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Achua, and it's Ryan in at the three. That's the group for New York starting the second.
New York ball.
New York trailing. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Here's Payne. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Ryan, no good. And here's Memphis. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Clark. Kennard on the wing. McBride covers. Clock at 6. Kennard outside. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Achua with a screen on Payne. Bridges with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Achua gets the bucket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
For Memphis, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pick by Aldama. Here's Kennard. Kicks it out to Clark. From deep, Payne. It's rebounded by Ryan.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Jackson, pass to Kennard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Kennard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's McBride, defended by Kennard. Pass to Bridges. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
There's a screen. Here's Payne. Blocked!
Tenacious defender. Bridges covers so well.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Stan, you're a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jackhammer.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. The three is up. Aldama grabs a board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bain with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
New York shooting their second and third shots at the line here. He hits the second from the line. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bain, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bain said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Kennard passes to Bain. Jackson on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Ryan. For New York, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Bridges against Bain. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 7 points for the quarter.
And Bridges is used to having to make contested shots. Good defense just doesn't faze him.
Kennard for 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. New York out in front. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And it's Smart missing. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Hart. Screen by Robinson. Outside Anunoby. Hart finds Anunoby. Robinson for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Anunoby against Moran. Fires the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Moran play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Moran has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Jackson, the screen. Lets it fly. Hart with the defensive effort. New York leading by 5. Anunoby on the wing. Williams defending. Jams it in off a great move.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The kick out to Williams. Jackson with a screen on Hart. Williams from long range. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Back to Anunoby. Brunson against Smart. Here's Anunoby. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Morant with it, hard covering. Morant drawing the double team. Jackson, pass to Williams. Pass to Morant. Back to Williams. To the inside, Edey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Anunoby finds Towns. Back to Anunoby. Now here's Towns. Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Smart outside. Jackson with a screen on Brunson. Smart passes to Jackson. Stolen by Anunoby. Towns with the ball. Counted. Towns has got 7.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Robinson against Morant, and it's New York with a rebound. It's Hart on the wing from outside the arc. Smart grabs a miss. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
A new lineup here for New York. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
From deep, Morant. And Morant laces the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Bridges passes to McBride. No good with the triple. 1 second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Knicks leading by 9. Miles McBride is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Achua, and it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to Bridges. Five on the clock. The shot's good. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Kennard outside. Clark right side. And here's Aldama. Lays it up and banks it in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Now here's McBride. Not a lot of room. Here he goes. He gets it in there.
able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Grizzlies trail by 9.
45-36.
Now Kennard kicks it out to Jackson from deep. The rebound by Sims. New York has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. There's Jackson with the 3. Drills it from deep. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Kennard outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's foul number 2 for him. A big group substitution here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Sims. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Achua. OG Anunoby's checked in for Ryan. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
That's tipped. Smart against Towns. Launches it. And he recovers it. Smart passes to Morant. Tries again. Here's Edey. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Brunson up top, hounded by Morant. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Jackson with a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Edey. Brunson against Smart. Jackson outside. 6 to shoot. Williams finds Jackson. Outside for Morant. Jackson the screen. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Out to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Towns on a screen. Ooh, a clear look for Anunoby. They get the rebound. Back to Bridges. Deflects the pass. Smart with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Williams against Anunoby. Back to Smart. There's the screen. Oh, Smart drives.
Yeah, what a ferocious drive.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coaches.
Second team foul. Marcus Smart at the line.
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. And no surprise here, at this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge to make them take another look at the call.
will be reviewed.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
They give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Out to Bridges. And an Obi for three. Off target with the shot. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. That was an incredible...
tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a three-level scorer.
Anunoby against McDaniel. Anunoby kicks to Robinson. Brunson outside. Anunoby is screen on Edwards. Brunson with a clean look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. They're worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now Brunson. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Nice move. And there's the bucket as Brunson finishes it off. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And now the Knicks on the break. Puts the move on. That one falls.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Edwards with it. Hart covering. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. And the three off target. The Knicks have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Edwards against Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
There's the triple, and he's good on the 3-ball. 10 points for him.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Brunson against Edwards. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Conley feeling it out. Out to Edwards. And stolen by Anunoby. Edwards against Brunson. Hart wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. They trail by 1. And here's Brunson outside. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Conley kicks to Randall. Nice move. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Outside for Robinson. Towns for three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter when your goal is to get him a three. Towns can make those pay dividends.
Good on the three-point shot.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Ananobi screen on Edwards. From deep, Brunson, and again, New York with the triple. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Achua. Miles McBride out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Sims in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And it's blocked, and he gets it back. Miller sets a screen for Ingles. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Miller with a screen on Bridges. Back to DiVincenzo. Now, here's Reed. From deep. Ryan with the rebound. The Knicks lead by 4. Achua in the corner. Right wing. Bridges against DiVincenzo. Sims, the pass to Ryan. Bridges with it. New York needs to get off a shot. Tries again. And the shot falls short this time. Timberwolves trail by 4. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's a good screen. DiVincenzo finds Alexander Walker. Up top, DiVincenzo. Defended by Bridges. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Knicks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Break every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Achua. Second chance shot. The dunk by Achua.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Defended by McBride. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. New York leading by 6. Pass to McBride. Driving the lane, and that one is stuffed right through. The Timberwolves shooting not great, 40% for the game. At the top of the key, Alexander Walker. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. Reed misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Launches a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Reed. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Bridges. Over to the wing. Here's Ryan. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Anunoby has the open look. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the ref in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Brunson surveying the D. The kick out to Anunoby. Pass to Hart, just 5 to shoot. Back to Anunoby. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Out to Bridges. It's up a 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Ingles outside. Sings with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Good. Achua's got 6.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Knicks lead 36-32.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense right on him. Pass to Alexander Walker. Hands it from downtown.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
For the lead. And here is Ingles. From past the arc. That one's not going to go. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Ryan, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. The Knicks with the lead and pushing it up. Here's New York. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to McBride. One second left, and he hits the jumper for 2. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Knicks up 3. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Miles McBride out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Achua. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 ball is good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Miller with a screen on Bridges. Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Sinks the triple.
A pretty free look for three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Here's Ryan. Back to McBride. Achua, the pass to McBride. The shot will not fall.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Defended by McBride. Here's the screen. Alexander Walker with the ball. They now take the lead. Alexander Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Bridges. DiVincenzo with it. Bridges covering. Pass to Ingles. Miller with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's McBride, defended by DiVincenzo. Knocks it loose. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Alexander Walker. There's the pick. Ingles in the corner. Bridges with the steal. Two free throws coming up, and they call the coach's challenge has been issued.
Where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Yes, DiVincenzo. What a gamer. Somebody who lives for these kind of big moments. Watch out now.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. At the top of the key, Sims. Clock at 6. Here's McBride. Good!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Miller up on top. Covered by Achua. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Releases one from 3.
Look at DiVincenzo going on the attack. Knows they need some points on this possession, and he delivered.
Bridges passes to Ryan. Back to Bridges.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. Here's Brunson. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Minnesota. It's a 1-point game. Robinson with the block. And here's Brunson outside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Man, he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with the screen on Anunoby. Edwards dishes to Randle. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. He takes it in. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance not. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. He has to now review the personal foul in question.
That's his first personal.
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Anunoby sends it back. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Timberwolves trail. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Edwards against Anunoby. Back to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. McDaniels, a screen on Brunson. Edwards fires from way outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Towns. Moves back up. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Randle outside. Here he goes. Back to Edwards. Pass to Randle. Timberwolves passing it around. McDaniels sets a screen for Randle. Missed. Brunson outside. It's good!
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
So a close game sees New York take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they...
straight up fly. Like a team full of young Richard Jeffersons.
Look, I've been on some crazy athletic teams before, both in college and the pros. And these teams, oh, they are right up there in terms of athleticism.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And here's Morant outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Conley finds Edwards. Here's Randle. That one falls.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Taylor Jenkins had a few moments to share with me. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a 2-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness. And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Here's Randle, pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Williams. McDaniels can't hit. And here's Memphis, 4-point game. Morant surveying the floor. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Edey. And here's Jackson. Checked by Randle. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
McDaniels finds Conley. The 3 knocks it down from distance.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Here's Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And there's a pick to the paint. Here's Edey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Inside. Smart outside. Morant with a screen on Edwards. Smart passes to Morant. 5 to shoot. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Stolen by Conley. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Edwards outside. They grab their own miss. Outside for Randle. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Randle's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randle, he usually gets the best of it.
Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Williams on the wing. Down low. Stolen by Conley. And they're running. Ball's going up the court. The kick out to Edwards. Three-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 5. Right side Morant. Jackson pass to Williams. Outside Morant. Takes a 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to...
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Now here's McDaniels. Gobert up top. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. And here's Edwards outside. Drains the triple.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Moran against McDaniels. From behind the arc. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The floor. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got Dante DiVincenzo. Joe Ingles is out there with Miller. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at center. Now here's Bane. 4-3. The rebound by Ingles. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Alexander-Walker, the pass to Miller. Reed for 3. Pure from three-point range. Reed's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Payne with it, picked up by Reed to the middle. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Grizzlies trail by 11. Kennard outside. And here's Clark. Here's Wells. Ingles defending. Wells, the pass to Kennard. Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Alexander-Walker with the bucket. RJ displaying at a faster pace. Work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Minnesota leading by 11. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. From the arc. He buries it from 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor.
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Now here's Kennard. Jackson down low. Guarded by Miller. Pass to Wells. Shoots over Ingles. Wells misses. Minnesota leading by 13. Launches a 3. Ingles, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Clark with it. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Bane. Here's the three. That shot is off.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
DiVincenzo can't hit. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. Pass to Jackson. Back to Kennard. Down low. DiVincenzo with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Ingles passes to DiVincenzo. From deep three-point range. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Kennard for three. Buries it from three. Kennard's got 6 here in the quarter.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Alexander Walker with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And the basket by Bane.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Miller outside. Pass to Ingles. They set the pick. The three ball. The offensive rebound.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And so it's Minnesota going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break.
They're measuring up the shots.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. With 1 on the clock, drives to the hoop, and Edwards slams it in.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Here's Moran. Here's Edey. Back to Moran. Look at Moran working the paint. Nice.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Outside Morant. Inside. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Edey. Morant with it. McDaniels covering. Fires from the line. Kicks it out to Jackson. Off the mark there with a 3. Minnesota leading by 14. And here's Edwards outside. Gobert passes to Conley. Fires the 3. Memphis with a rebound. Outside, Williams. To the inside, Edey. And he slams it in one-handed.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. McDaniels can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Steps back. Moran against McDaniels. Randle with a steal. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. Edwards a screen on Jackson. Randall can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 12. Jackson finds Morant, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
To the right side. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Here's Edey. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. And again, it's Memphis missing. Minnesota leading by 12. Unloads. Kept alive by Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Kennard with it, picked up by Reed. Here's Huff. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. And he throws it down with one hand.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Kennard for 3. Again, it's Memphis missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Dozier. Off target from 3-point range. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Memphis. 17-point game. From deep, Bane. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Lets the 3 fly. Huff pulls it in. Jackson outside. He drops it from range. Jackson's got 6. 7 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Reed, a screen on Bane. Outside Reed, puts up a 3. Count it from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there.
And so it's Minnesota looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Miller. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. Here's Alexander-Walker. Back to Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to Jackson. The 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. For 3, DiVincenzo. Huff pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Out to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a three. That one is off. Grizzlies trail by 17. Jackson, the pass to Bain. Back to Jackson, outside Bain. It's Jackson, high post. Bain with a screen on Miller. Back to Bain, shot clock at 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Memphis. Here's Conley. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Edwards for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. For 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
He shoots. Morant, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 21. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today. And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Williams on the wing. McDaniels covering. And Williams punches it home. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They have a 19-point lead. From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks with the step back. Pass to Smart. Morant with a screen on Conley. Smart for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Takes the 3. No good that time. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory.
something about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now the New York Knicks starters. At point, we'll see Brunson with Anunoby next to him. Mitchell Robinson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 3. And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Anunoby against Morant. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Morant.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Back to Morant. Fades. Pass to Smart. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by Hart. New York with the ball. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Now here's Morant.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Morant. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Now here's Morant. He has 5. Back to Williams. Pass to Edey. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. It's all knotted up.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Drives to the hoop. And that one is hammered home.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the score by New York. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Anunoby, a screen on Morant. Here's Brunson. And that one, good. Brunson's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Williams. He has yet to score. Jackson against Towns. Jackson setting the pick here for Williams. A shake, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And Brunson, here we go. He gets it in there. He's got 8.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Out to Morant. Shoots the 3. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Morant.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Now, here's Anunoby. Brunson, right side. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Offensive rebound. Hurt. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And so he makes both from the line. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Edey. Now here's Williams. Defended by Hart. Out left to the wing. Morant outside. There's a screen. Here's Edey. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Bain pairs up with Jackson to form the forward pair. Pippen is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Clark in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Memphis leading. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing on the board. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Ball's knocked loose. Bain against Bridges. There's the pick. And the rejection by Jackson. Fast break Memphis. All going up court. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Pass to McBride. Here's Sims. Back to McBride.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Takes it off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Pippen. Pippen sets a screen for Kennard. Outside for Jackson. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Knocked loose. New York trailing. Bain with it. Bridges covering. And it's Memphis on the break. Deep 2 from Pippen. Here's Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kennard. Outside for Pippen. And a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
McBride's shot is off. Grizzlies have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Jackson a screen on Bridges to the inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Luke Kennard showing off his playmaking skills. That's about vision and IQ.
And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pippen the pass to Kennard. And it's off from three-point range. And for the Knicks, the shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. A 3-ball. Ryan with the bucket. Ryan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Bain kicks to Kennard. Up top, Bain. Defended by Bridges. Kennard on the wing. Connects from three-point range. Kennard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Grizzlies. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's McBride, and he makes good on the layup. McBride's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Bridges. Nifty move. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. At point, we'll see Brunson with Anunoby next to him. Downs is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And the basket by Jackson. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
And they're running. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Hart the pass to Robinson. Second chance effort. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Morant with another miss. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. A 2-point game. The kick out to Towns. Sweet move. Second shot opportunity. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Towns has got his first points in this one. Morant against Anunoby. And finished off by Morant.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
And the rejection by Morant. Stolen by Anunoby. And here's Brunson outside. No good that time. Memphis has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. That one good for 2. Morant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Poked away. Stolen by Smart. It's Morant in the corner. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Jackson. 5 to shoot. To the wing right side. Shoots. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Outside for Jackson. Shoots from 8. Pass to Williams. Morant scanning the floor. Outside for Jackson. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson with a clean look. Here's Towns. Robinson left side. Anunoby outside. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Morant sets a screen for Jackson. Back to Morant. Stolen by Anunoby. The finish. And Anunoby slams it in.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Morant outside. Shoots over Anunoby. And that one released in time, but no good. Ja Morant has been leading the charge. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's New York. Bain pairs up with Jackson to form the forward pair. Luke Kennard out there with Pippen, and it's Clark in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's McBride. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. It's Pippen with the drive, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh!
Bridges shot, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Kennard up top. Just 4 to shoot. Jackson misses in close. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. And now it's a 3-point New York lead.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Clark outside. Outside Jackson. And it's in there.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Pass to McBride. And there's the drive. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This is what
and here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise. And
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Kennard, the pass to Pippen. Back to Kennard. Misses the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Hard, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Towns with the steal. Tipped away. Left side, Smart. Jackson, a screen on Hart. Morant with a wide open look. Hits the 3-point bomb. Morant's got 19 points.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And again, New York turns it over.
Huge turnover. At really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Morant finds Jackson. Morant passes to Williams. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Anunoby, good.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Morant outside. There's the drive. Jackson dishes to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Morant. Shoots over Anunoby. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
It's in!
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Anunoby against Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
And here's Brunson. Brunson down the lane and foul on the shot. So he'll get the coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this.
These are some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Morant with the bucket.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a...
matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Now, New York starting 5. Brunson runs point. Anunoby slots in at the 2. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's Hart in at the 3. 3 on the clock. On target from range.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Outside Brunson. To the paint. Here's Towns. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart. Here's Conley. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, BA, isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up. He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Finished off the break.
That man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Towns against Randle. Right side, Brunson. Here's Hart. It's tipped. Edwards with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Edwards, a pass to Randle. Fires for 3. The shot misses. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, you'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Right wing. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randle. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards, that's good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. No good from outside.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Anunoby, and a two-handed jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Brunson, still without a bucket. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Here's Edwards, driving to the basket, and they double up Edwards. For 3, Randle. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Knicks trail by 9. 58 seconds left to play in the first. It's Hart on the wing. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels with it. He's covered by Hart. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. 8-point game. Here's Anunoby. Right side, Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Edwards. Here's Anunoby. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Conley passes to Randall. And here's Edwards. 4 seconds left. Back to Randall. Over Towns. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Mikal Bridges is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Sims in at the center position. Alexander Walker gets the 3 to fall. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Dozier. On the wing, Alexander Walker. There's the triple. The rebound by Sims. Knicks trail by 9. Outside McBride. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Outside Achiuwa, pass to Ryan. The 3 is up. The next rebound. Achiuwa gets the bucket.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. Now Alexander Walker, a deep 3. The rebound by Sims.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's McBride. Knocks down the long J. McBride's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Pass to Ryan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Out to Bridges. Here's Ryan. Back to Bridges. And it's Dozier with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
DiVincenzo with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. The 3 ball. The Knicks pull it in. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Bridges passes to Achua. No good on the 3. Minnesota leading by 9. Miller a screen on Bridges. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Is DiVincenzo playing with a scuba tank out there? The 3 was deep.
Outside McBride. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. Here's Dozier. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Achua. Pass to McBride. Achua with a screen on DiVincenzo. McBride passes to Achua. Out to the right wing. To stop the drought. Hits the trifecta. Ryan's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Outside, Alexander Walker. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so that brings the first half to a close. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. It's been quite a game for Dante DiVincenzo.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
Here's Brunson. Outside Robinson. Randle against Towns. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Minnesota on D. Outside Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McDaniels with some nice D.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range. And he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor. Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 14. Brunson passes to Anunoby. The 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Randle deciding where to go with it. And the 3 off target. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Anunoby against Conley. Here's the 3. And Anunoby gets the 3. Anunoby's got 7.
It's defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. He shoots it. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Back to Hart. Outside Robinson. Towns for three. Randall pulls down the board. It's stolen by Hart. Tipped away. Randall with a steal. Outside Conley. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards from way deep.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Anunoby, a screen on McDaniels. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Over McDaniels. New York again can't hit. Minnesota leading by 14. Randall finds Gobert.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Minnesota is shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Miller's checked in for Julius Randle. Dozier comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Miller on the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. The three. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside McBride. Out to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ryan. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ryan's got 5. The Timberwolves lead by 11. DiVincenzo, the pass to Alexander Walker. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside McBride. For 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The T-Wolves on top. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for the Knicks, Miles McBride is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Sims in at the 5. Pass to Sims. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Miller, the pass to DiVincenzo. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Well, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Sims, and there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Reed for 3, kept alive by Minnesota. Outside, Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo against Bridges. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo can't hit. Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Bridges. Fires the three. Here's Ryan. Out to Bridges. They swipe it. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team first play.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Achua passes to McBride. Achua with a screen. A nice shot by McBride.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Knicks trail by 18. Pass to Sims. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Gobert with a screen on Towns. Puts up a 3. Gobert, no good. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Now here's Hart. Launches it. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Conley. Fires from deep. And it's New York with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Robinson, a screen on McDaniels. And an Obi for 3. No good. Knocked loose. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Brunson, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Now, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. The kick out to Edwards. From deep, hits a three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
6 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. Edwards for 3. Misses there. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Vince Williams out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Williams, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Outside for Smart. Morant sets a screen for Smart. And finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Now here's Morant for three. Trains the three-pointer. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, and it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley kicks to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
Morant drives in. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Williams against Edwards. Let's go. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Now off the inbound, shooting foul as the folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he can't hit the second. You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Here's Randle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randle. He's used to it.
That one misses for Randle. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
He was all alone on that one. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Edwards against Morant. Inside, here's Edey. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Back to Randall, launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Here's the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Randall passes to Edwards. McDaniels against Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Smart. The Timberwolves have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
And the rejection by Jackson. Morant looking around. 4 seconds left. And the layup is good. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
They've got Reed, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Miller, and it's Dozier in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Bangs home the trifecta. Dozier's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Pippen kicks to Jackson. Outside, Bane. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson finds Bane. Kennard for 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Alexander Walker. Left side, Miller. Reed in the post. Kennard covering. Reed with a screen on Kennard. Alexander Walker passes to Miller. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to 3 on the bucket from Alexander Walker. Greg, we know about the Eurostep, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Here's Huff. No good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
DiVincenzo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now, here's Kennard. He's tightly guarded. Great open look there. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed with it. Lets it go from deep. Kennard with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo. And he drives in, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now, here's Kennard. Defended by Alexander Walker. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. There's a minute left in the first half. Bain against DiVincenzo. Here's Alexander Walker. Nailed from three-point land. Alexander Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Pass to Huff. Back to Pippen. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Alexander Walker with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Reed misses. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Alexander Walker. Drills the three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
So on the floor for Memphis. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Williams at the 3. Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals. One of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Smart with the steal. Now here's Morant for three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Morant's got 23 points.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got endless confidence in his ability.
Here's Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Smart with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And then Morant slams it in.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
The basket for Edwards.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was... And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Morant kicks to Smart. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
McDaniels kicks to Conley. Edwards a screen on Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Outside for Randall. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against McDaniel. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside, Smart. Lets it go with the 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Out to Edwards. And they get it back. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Now here's Williams. Outside for Jackson. Jackson a screen on Conley. Smart with the ball. Conley picks him up, and Jackson gets it to go.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. McDaniels against Williams. Randall with a screen for Edwards. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He is going to have a discussion here on the sideline. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Pippen. On the wing, Jackson. The tray. That shot, no good. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He comes away. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's DiVincenzo. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Memphis has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Kennard for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. To take the lead. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is... his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Minnesota. It's a three-point game. And Pippen slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo. They set the screen. Alexander Walker on the wing. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Payne for 3. The shot misses.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Edwards, a screen on Jackson. Randall banked in off the glass.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force it to the line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Driving to the basket from outside the arc. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Randall with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And Randall throws it down.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum. And that turns into airtime for the slam.
Morant, that's for 2. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Morant's got 15 points in just the second half. DiVincenzo against Morant. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Smart with it. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Smart's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
McDaniels against Morant. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. The 3. Here's Smart. Here's Morant. He's defended by Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing there by Memphis. It's Morant. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Going inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. To the wing on the left. Outside, Smart. Pass to Edey to take the lead. Smart dishes to Morant. In the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. Morant against Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson down low. Working on McDaniels. It's stolen by Edwards. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And we got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbound, make sure they get it in the hands of their best.